It happened in seconds. A fisherman wading through a shallow river in northern Australia never heard it coming. One moment, the water was still. The next, something ancient, something that has hunted on this planet for over 200 million years, closed its jaws around him with a force no other animal on Earth can match. That force, that number, that bite. How powerful is the saltwater crocodile, really? And what makes this animal not just dangerous, but the most dominant ambush predator alive today? The saltwater crocodile, Crocodylus porosus. Called the saltier in Australia, a nickname that almost makes it sound friendly. It is not. This is the largest living reptile on Earth. Males regularly grow to 5, 6, even 7 meters long. The largest confirmed individuals have weighed over 1,000 kilograms. To put that in perspective, that is heavier than most family cars. They live across a vast range, from the coastal waters of northern Australia, across Southeast Asia, through India and Sri Lanka, all the way to the eastern shores of the Pacific. Saltwater, freshwater, mangrove swamps, open ocean, this animal does not care. It adapts, it survives. It has been doing this, almost unchanged, since the age of the dinosaurs. When the asteroid hit, the crocodilians survived. While woolly mammoths vanished, the saltwater crocodile kept hunting. That is not luck. That is perfection. Now, the bite. Scientists have measured the bite force of dozens of predators. The lion, the great white shark, the hyena. And then, the saltwater crocodile. The bite force of a large saltwater crocodile has been recorded at over 16,000 newtons. To help you understand what that means, a human bite generates roughly 700 newtons. A lion around 4,500. The saltwater crocodile produces more than 3 times the bite force of a lion. It is, by a significant margin, the strongest bite ever directly measured in a living animal. Those jaws do not just crush, they lock. Once a saltwater crocodile bites down, it does not let go. The muscles that close the jaw are enormously powerful. The muscles that open it, almost comically weak. A researcher can hold a crocodile's mouth shut with one hand, but nothing in nature can pry those jaws apart once they are closed. Here is the thing that most people get wrong about crocodiles. They think they are slow, lumbering, easy to outrun. On land, over a short burst, a saltwater crocodile can reach speeds of around 17 kilometers per hour. That is faster than most people sprint, and it does not need to chase you for long. But the land is not where it hunts. The water is. In water, a saltwater crocodile becomes something else entirely. It moves in near silence. It can hold its breath for over an hour. Its eyes and nostrils sit at the very top of its skull, so it can float completely submerged, visible as nothing more than a ripple, watching everything above the surface. It waits, sometimes for hours, sometimes for days. And when it strikes, the lunge from still water to full attack takes less than 1 second. Before the prey even registers movement, it is already over. The bite is only the beginning. Once a saltwater crocodile has its jaws locked onto prey, it does something that no other predator does quite the same way. It rolls, over and over, spinning its entire body through the water in a violent, disorienting spiral. This is called the death roll, and it is not random thrashing. It is mechanical precision. The roll serves one purpose: to separate. Ligaments tear, limbs detach, large prey is broken into pieces the crocodile can actually swallow. Because those powerful jaws, despite everything, cannot chew. The crocodile has no ability to chew its food. It must tear and swallow whole pieces. Researchers have found that crocodiles instinctively perform the death roll at an angle that maximizes torque, meaning they have, through millions of years of evolution, learned the most mechanically efficient direction to spin. That is not instinct. That is engineering. The saltwater crocodile eats almost anything. Fish, birds, turtles, snakes, monkeys, wild pigs. And, famously, animals far larger than itself. Water buffalo, banteng, horses, even sharks. Its hunting strategy is patience above all else. A saltwater crocodile will learn the patterns of animals around it, where they drink, when they drink, which path they take back to the tree line. It positions itself accordingly, sometimes days in advance. When the moment comes, the attack is one of the most violent explosions of energy in the natural world. The crocodile launches from the water, seizes the prey in its jaws, and immediately drags it under. This is deliberate. Prey that struggles on land has options. Prey underwater has one: run out of air. Saltwater crocodiles have also been documented storing prey. After a kill, they will sometimes wedge a carcass beneath a submerged log or rock and leave it for days, letting the meat soften before eating. They are, in a word, patient in every way. Crocodiles and humans have a long and brutal history. Saltwater crocodiles are responsible for more fatal attacks on humans than any other crocodilian species. In northern Australia, attacks are documented every year. In parts of Papua New Guinea, the Philippines, and Indonesia, the numbers are likely higher. Many attacks in remote areas go unreported. What makes saltwater crocodiles especially dangerous is that they do not distinguish between prey. A lion will often ignore humans unless provoked. A shark will frequently release after a first bite, having determined you are not its preferred food. A saltwater crocodile, especially a large territorial male, has been documented actively pursuing humans who entered its territory. There are records of the same individual crocodile attacking multiple people in the same location over weeks. They remember. They adapt. They are not acting on panic or confusion. They are hunting. This is where most people are surprised. Saltwater crocodiles, and crocodilians broadly, are among the most cognitively capable reptiles ever studied. They use tools. Researchers have observed crocodiles balancing sticks on their snouts near nesting season, positioning themselves close to where herons collect sticks to build nests, and waiting for birds to come to them. They communicate. They play, actual play behavior, observed in captive individuals interacting with objects and other animals. They show maternal behavior that would put many mammals to shame. A female saltwater crocodile guards her nest for months and carries her hatchlings gently in those same jaws that can crush bone, transporting them to the water the moment they emerge. This is not a mindless killing machine. It is a highly adapted, cognitively aware apex predator that has had 200 million years to get very, very good at what it does. So, back to the question, what makes the saltwater crocodile the most powerful predator on Earth? It is not any single thing. It is the combination, the strongest bite ever measured in a living animal, the ambush speed that offers no warning, the intelligence to learn, to wait, to adapt, the physical armor that protects it from almost anything, the metabolic efficiency that lets it survive for months without food while still maintaining complete alertness. It is the fact that this animal has faced every mass extinction, every climate shift, every predator evolution has thrown at it, and it has not needed to change. Not significantly, not in 200 million years. That is not just power. That is dominance at a level nothing else alive has achieved. The fisherman at the start of this story, he survived, badly injured but alive. He described the attack as something he never heard, never saw coming. Just water, and then nothing but force. That is the saltwater crocodile, the most powerful predator alive, and the proof that sometimes the oldest design is still the best one. If you want to see what else this planet is hiding, subscribe. You will not want to miss what we cover next. Next time, the animal that kills more humans every year than sharks, lions, and crocodiles combined. It weighs less than 3 grams, and it is probably outside your window right now.